Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it's greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, therefore I apologise in advance if I stumble over my words going forwards, and indeed if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well. Sadly, it cannot be helped, and hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you. Also, if you can hear any background noise, chances are it's my neighbours being irritating again. So this is yet another Eurovision Song Contest related video here on my channel, and one that I'm filming on a whim. I haven't really thought about what I'm going to say, but I thought it would be good to get back into the swing of things with recording videos with regards to this year's contest. Now I know it's not happening, but I still want to make videos about this year's songs that would have been taken to the stage at the Ahoy in Rotterdam in just a few weeks' time, had that pesky virus not turned up. But I've got some information in front of me, and I'm just essentially going to go through it. This year's contest is over. We don't need to dwell on that too much. The CD is being released in mid-May. I have pre-ordered it, and it's essentially being marketed as a tribute to the artists who would have performed in Rotterdam this year. There is a replacement show, though, which is going to be broadcast across Europe. I haven't spoken about this yet on my channel. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. It's going to take place on the 16th of May in Hilversum, which hosted Eurovision 1958, I believe, in the Netherlands, and it's called Europe Shine a Light, and it's going to be a celebration of Eurovision and the songs that would have been in this year's lineup. It's the same hosts and the same broadcasters putting it together, and it's going to be broadcast around Europe, and I've got the information in front of me here. It says the name was inspired by that classic Eurovision winner, Love Shine a Light by Katrina and the Waves, the 1997 song that came out on top. During the programme, all 41 songs that had been chosen to take part this year will be honoured in a non-competitive format. I know that some countries across Europe have already started, or they will be starting, their own Eurovision coverage. You know, because this year's contest isn't happening, they've come up with their own shows to put out to their viewers. And I think in some cases there is a competitive aspect to it. I think in Sweden, the Swedish public will be allowed to vote on their favourite songs, so it will be their own mini version of this year's Eurovision. Together, the artists will perform Love Shine a Light from their home countries. Clips of Eurovision fans singing along to What's Another Year by Johnny Logan will be shown as well. And then it talks about stuff I've already mentioned. Every single country you can think of in Europe is pretty much broadcasting this. It's worth saying the UK, though, have decided, actually, we're going to be a bit awkward about it. The BBC have their own replacement show called Eurovision Come Together, and Graham Norton's doing it, and it's going to be broadcast at the same time as this show, Europe Shine a Light. However, here in the UK, Europe Shine a Light is going to be broadcast on iPlayer, which is essentially online television where you can catch up with shows. So I'm really torn as to which one to watch. Do I watch the one that's on TV, or do I watch the more official one that's going to be online? To be honest, I think I will watch the online one and then probably just record or catch up with the other one. It just seems really strange that the UK are being different about it. Really strange. But anyway, that is the deal there. There's also Der Kleine Song Contest, which is what Austria are doing as one of their Eurovision replacement programs. There's actually 4 programs that have already started. In fact, it's already finished. What am I talking about? Iceland won the first semi-final. I'm not sure how they put these semi-finals together, but anyway, Iceland came out on top. There was a jury vote. Was there a public vote as well? I don't think so. So yes, Iceland won, Netherlands was second, Bulgaria third, and Belarus were last. And then in semi-final 2, Malta came out on top, ahead of Sweden and France in third place. Moldova came last. Semi-final 3 saw Austria win. Their own country coming top. I'd never have guessed. Denmark second, Germany third, and Serbia last. And then in the grand final, it was not that close in the end. Iceland won it. And yes, a whole bunch of former Eurovision competitors were part of the jury there in Austria. We also have Die Grand Prix Hitliste, Die schönsten Songs Europas. This is, oh no, that's 2006. What am I on about? I think Germany are doing their own version. Is this it? Yes. the free European Song Contest. It's going to be hosted by Stephen Gatjen and Conchita Wurst, and in Cologne is where it's going to be broadcast. And this is Germany's replacement Eurovision programme. Not a whole lot of details about that, though. And we also have Sverige, 12 points. 12 poäng. Is that what it translates as? Anyway, yes, this is Sweden's Big Bash, which is on the 9th and 14th of May from Stockholm. David Sundin, Christer Björkman, of course, he has to get in, and Sarah Dawn Finer are putting it together. And it will be short clips of all the songs, not including the Swedish one, and the Swedish public will be able to vote. And to be honest, I'm surprised more countries haven't stepped up and said, we're going to do our own version of this as well. I think Finland might have done something. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Europe Shine a Light is the official one, put together by the EBU, and there's not really much else to say about that. Focusing on 2021, the details are as follows. Rotterdam needs a bit more cash, more euros, in order to put it together. Apparently, we will find out by late April, so the clock is ticking, on whether Rotterdam is willing to do the business next year. It seems like that is the case. They do want to host again. They just need to come up with the funds and make sure that everything is all set and raring to go. If Rotterdam says no, then other venues in the Netherlands might be put forwards, and it'll be another bidding process like what we saw last autumn. The hosts might be the same. The opening and interval acts might be the same. We know a whole bunch of countries that will take part, and many of the artists who would have competed this year will be competing next year. In fact, Norway have already said who their commentator is going to be, so they're well ahead of the game. There were some other things that I wanted to talk about in this video, but you know, I can't remember what they are. What a shambles. I think it's this. I only saw this a short while ago. This is on the Eurovision Twitter page, and it says, "Ready to party?" ? Join the Eurovision Song Celebration, honouring the ESC 2020 songs using the actual running order chosen for each Eurovision semi-final on Tuesday the 12th and Thursday the 14th of May. Find out how you can feature in the show. Well, I'm not terribly fussed about this. I'm just going to watch this 30-second clip that they've uploaded. Okay. Sing and dance. I'm not going to be doing that. To 20 seconds of your favourite songs. Well, you can't really dance to the Norwegian one. Film yourself at home for your chance to feature in the show. Click the link to find out more. Okay, fair enough. That seems quite interesting, but I want to know what the exact running order is. There I am, having put together my own version of the running order, as have many other Eurovision fans. Maybe you watching this have done so. And it seems like there is an actual running order, but I can't find it anywhere, so I'm not sure they've actually said what it is yet. Maybe they won't until the actual nights of this celebration. We shall see. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Quite a short video, but that's where we're at with Eurovision 2020 and 2021. Feel free to leave comments below, letting me know your thoughts on all things Eurovision related. You can feel free to tell me who you think would have won this year. Is your country putting on some sort of replacement show like the BBC are doing here, like Germany are doing as well, like Austria have done? I think Iceland are doing it as well. I think they're in the middle of theirs. But yes, feel free to leave comments about anything Eurovision related. And I will be back at some point with more Eurovision 2020 videos, including my ranking of the songs, my prediction as to what would have happened. And I'm really looking forward to filming those shortly. They'll be up probably, or certainly one or two of them will be up within the next week. And also keep an eye on my social media pages and this YouTube channel for a potential announcement regarding a further live Eurovision quiz here on my channel, or just another chat. I've done a few. People seem to be somewhat interested in them, although viewer numbers are going down each week, which is a little disheartening, but never mind. And that's all I've really got to say. I'm looking forward to Europe Shine a Light. Hopefully it will be quite a slick and decent replacement show, and one that we can all enjoy. And even though this year's contest is not happening, at least it's something. You know, we're not going to go without a Eurovision type show this year. I don't know what's happening with Junior Eurovision. but I'm not going to be making videos on that for quite some time. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies if the quality wasn't that great. Let me know your thoughts, as always, and bye for now.